So Tendie Time just sends me a comment saying you won $250,000 in 2019 in the New York Lotto, but yet you didn't bury your father. Okay, the following year. Apparently you didn't have the money. No, this is not the situation. Tendie Time, first of all, you're a real piece of shit. You're a real lowlife. I mean, the you guys just, you know what the problem is with you haters? Is you can't differentiate between just like entertainment. See, we could have a lot of fun breaking each other's balls. We really can. Just on a normal, funny way. But I noticed that I see a trend with you, with Chad Clifford, with Dale. Dale is the best out of all of you. I mean, Dale, he says some fucked up shit, but eventually he corrects it and, he makes it right. But you, motherfucker, Tendie Time, and Chad Clifford, the two of you are like fucking devils, demons from hell. Okay? I mean, what kind of a person says something like that? So I want you to think about that. This guy goes around all the time, Tendie Time. He talks about Jesus. He talks about Jesus. He talks about doing good deeds for other people, right? But yet he has the audacity and the balls to make a claim like that I didn't have the money or whatever the case may be to bury my father. So there's a lot of personal family business that you don't know. And I'll tell you some of it. Even though it's none of your business, right? I'm going to answer that question, okay? My father, when he died, unfortunately, he did not have services that he paid for himself. He didn't set it up. I don't know why. I have no idea why they do it, but he didn't do it. He was supposed to even have services set up for my mother, which he didn't effing do. He decided to leave all of his money, okay, to his grandchildren. When my father got divorced from my mother, he left my mother bankrupt. You understand that? He left my mother with nothing. Okay? Zero. Okay? So I had to fund my father's, funeral arrangements. And you have to understand something, Tendie Time, because you're a friggin' low IQ, idiotic, country friggin' idiot. No offense, you are. You're a friggin' lowlife. You're trash. Okay? What kind of a person says something like that? To transport a body, are you ready? From Florida. Let me just educate you, you friggin' low IQ idiot. To transfer a body from Florida to New Jersey, it's like $10,000. I don't know if you know any of this because you're a friggin' idiot. Now, if I wanted to do a whole big funeral, that's another baby, anywhere between $10,000 to $15,000. Now you're talking $25,000, right? Okay. Now, I could go even further, depending on how much I wanted to go, depending on how much money I wanted to spend. It could be even more money. Okay, so you have to understand the situation, okay? I loved my father. I did. There was definitely, he had, God bless him, I know he didn't mean it, but he had a little bit of psychological issues. I had a very bad childhood. I had a very tough childhood. He left my mother with no money. He left me with access of nothing. Access of nothing, okay? All of his bank accounts were locked up. It all went into a trust for his grandkids, okay? So I am not going to, when he leaves my mother no money, okay? I don't care what any of you say, leaves me access to nothing. I am not going to spend upwards of $25,000, $30,000, $40,000. So what I chose to do, which I think was a beautiful thing, is that we had my father cremated, okay? And it's the same thing, by the way, that Jennifer's mom, I gave my father the same service that Jennifer's family gave to her mother, Linda, and it was a beautiful service. It was a beautiful service where he was cremated and we have him in a vault. There is a place right here in Waretown. We have him in the vault, okay? And we have all, we had the church, the priest came, he blessed, the remains. We had a ceremony, and he is forever, ever next to us here in Jersey, in Waretown, and he is in the same place, the same beautiful, beautiful chapel that my wife's mom, Linda, is in. Okay? And that, my friend, altogether, cremation, the vault, the services, the priest, it cost me $10,000. I funded that money myself. Now, can you do me a favor? Tendie Time, seriously. Can you stop talking about my family? Can you stop? Do you think you could stop it? All of your videos are about like I'm stealing money from my children, or that I didn't have money to bury my father, or I don't know. Maybe at some point you even said something about my wife. I don't recall. With her cancer, God bless her. My wife, we love her. We want her to be well. We want her to recover. Okay, but let's keep it entertainment, okay, Tendie? Because Tendie, I can say a lot of shit to you, okay, which I won't, but I'll give a little hint, okay? Let's just say that there was a time in your life, Tendie, you may have been a criminal, okay? You may have been behind bars. You may have been dealing drugs. Again, I'll say it's all alleged, but you definitely committed some sort of a crime where you have a criminal record. I don't have a criminal record. And I don't think fucking children look up to fathers who are criminals. All right? You're a criminal, Tendie, okay? Now, you want to know why I'm doing this? You want to know why? Because you constantly involve my family. You have the audacity to say I didn't pay. I did pay for my father's service. I gave him a beautiful service, but I gave him a service that was justified of what I felt is right. And that's my fucking decision, Tendie. It's not your decision. It's my decision. It's my decision, okay? So why don't you do everybody a fucking favor, Tendie, with your 50 fucking shares of AMC that you fucking own, okay? Go get a real job. Go be a real man, because you don't make any money, Tendie. Tendie, you put out a GoFundMe page, listen to me, that you wanted to get a new truck. Who does that? Tendie, you're a man. Listen to me. You want to get a new truck for your fucking family? You work a job, you earn money, and you buy the fucking truck. You buy the truck. You don't go fucking begging people to buy you a truck, you fucking loser. I have to do this to you now, Tendie. You did this. You opened up Pandora's box. You did it, not me. You did it. Tendie, everything about you is begging. Your baby's born, you got a GoFundMe page, you're begging for money. You need a new truck, you're begging for money. AMC goes up a little tinge. You're not selling it because of family emergencies. You're selling it because you made a $30 or a $50 profit, Tendie. I sold AMC because of a family emergency that went to keep my wife alive, and I rebought those freaking shares at pennies on the dollar. You sold AMC because you wanted to buy yourself a fucking hot dog. You probably made $20, $30 on it, okay? And that's why you sold your AMC. You did this. Look, Tendie, when people mess with the Apefather, I come back tenfold. That's the way it is. Bottom line, at the end of the day, Tendie, you can't afford to support your family, apparently, because, Tendie, you're making GoFundMe pages to buy your family a truck, okay? Sorry, that's not a real man, Tendie. That's not a real man. Apparently, you were a criminal because you admitted it to me. You admitted it to me that you were a criminal. Okay. Tendie, this doesn't seem like a great father figure to me. It doesn't. It doesn't. Okay? And you have a baby born. Why do you have a GoFundMe page? Okay, you have to understand, did I have a GoFundMe page for my wife who had stage 4 breast cancer? Yes, I did. But Tendie, it was through family and friends who support. I never asked any of you apes. Like, people misunderstood. I said I was going to give piano lessons. I said if I was going to use the money I earned from piano lessons to go towards my wife's diet, special diet. That's different. I'm providing a service. You were just outright begging. You were outright begging. Buy me a new truck. That's it. That's begging, Tendie. Okay, so Tendie's going to flip out. Too friggin' bad. You're talking about my deceased father. You're actually implying that I couldn't afford to give him a beautiful service. Tendie, I gave my father a beautiful service. He's in the same chapel that my wife's, mother is in. It was a beautiful service. Cost me $10,000. Okay, it was a beautiful, beautiful service. Okay, you really have a lot of friggin' nerve how you speak. okay? Video is not financial advice. I'm not a financial planner. It's for entertainment purposes only. I just say that because everything I said to you was true. I spent all that money on my father, but I just say it for whatever reason. I say it for all my videos. I don't know why, but Tendie, ask all of my family members. They all loved me. I did a wonderful service for my father. They were all proud of me. They all commended me. And let me tell you something, okay? Even my mother's family, who hated my freaking father, hated my father. My mother's family hates my father. They commended me on the beautiful service I gave my father. So, Tendie, go fuck yourself.